Yeah, nice weather today in Wyoming. First time it's rained, I think, since we've been driving around the DLC. Speaking of driving around this DLC, so we've been round here. We've gone through Evanston, Rock Springs, Rawlings, Laramie, Cheyenne. We've been up to Casper, but not really looked around it. And then we went up to Gillette on a special transport mission. And then we've just changed into this truck, so I've not driven this truck yet. This is the new LT, International LT, so we shall see. Beat Nick, thank you for 49. So I'll pick up a job and see where things take us. Speaking of that, let's have a look at the job market. So we're in Gillette. Where can we go? We can go down to Casper. Casper with some milk. That's not a bad run, actually, because that would take us a different road. I wouldn't mind doing that, actually. That's a quite good one. It's a nice, interesting tanker as well. We go to Cheyenne. That's no good. Okay, there's no more after that. Yep. All right, that sounds like a good bet then. Let's do that one. Nick Barber, look at the very top middle of your screen. Right, let's see where we're going. Oh god, I gotta go all the way up there. We just came from there. Right, might take me a little bit to get used to the gearing on this thing. Let's see how she drives, shall we? Oh wait, it hasn't got any manual gears. We've got drive, neutral, and reverse. Wait, what a minute. It says 3 down the bottom. Oh no, it has got gears. I was going to say, look at that. Yeah, it shows the number in the bottom left, you see it? But it kind of shows you drive and neutral as you go through the gear. It's weird. It's a very throaty engine. Seems to climb through the gears very quickly. Nathan, thank you for subbing. Welcome. Oh my god, that indicator. What the heck? Sounds like a kid's toy. Those wipers are not very good. Look at the gap between the wiper clearance. There's this massive wedge right between the wipers, you see it? That's really quite poor. It's weird seeing a double axled bus like that. Double rear axle bus. Stevie Steve, thank you for 2 months. have them in Ireland. I don't think I've seen them in the UK at all. I'm curious as to why you need two axles on the back though. Yeah, I was thinking that, Terminator. I don't like... The gearing rises very quickly. Volvos do that as well. They just go up through the gear like stupidly fast. Which if you drive in an automatic is fine. If it's in manual, you want a bit more spacing on the gears. I'm not allowed that way apparently. Is it for winter? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You get more traction down. I guess we'll go anyway then. I'm not really sure what was going on though. I was waiting for him to go, but he never did, so whatever. Nice little neighborhood. Once you get to Jackson, it's gorgeous. It's quite throaty, that engine. Yeah, it's quite a nice little road, this one. That's where we went last time. We went left up to the viewpoint. Jag, yes, I will. There's a lot of stuff in DCS that I want to play. I just pre-ordered the Mosquito, actually. Really looking forward to driving that. Flying that. Bushnell Farms. Yeah, the Apache will be amazing, Duckspeak. I've always wanted the Apache in DCS. Always wanted it. I'll be on that quicker than you can imagine. I can't wait to fly the Apache. But it's going to be a while yet. But the Mosquito, I think, won't be that long. First flight sim was Gunship 2000. I love Apaches, they're so good. I can't wait to actually fly one. Mr. Sester, thank you 43. Rosmobile 73, thank you guys. Finally able to sub again because I got a promotion at work. Yay! Promotions are always nice. Apache dual cockpit, can you imagine how much fun that is going to be? Message Cat Strater about that. The only problem with the dual cockpit Apache will be arguing about who gets to fly and who gets to do all the shooting. Yeah, the gunner's at the front, lower down, and then they the pilot's up at the back. Yeah, AHD 64 they're doing, I think. Sorry, the AH-64D. Yeah, that's true, line noise. You just swap around. Let's have a quick look at the route before we go. Okay, so everything from here on is new. Don't see anything interesting there. Alright, looks like more or less a straight drive down then. There's nothing en route we want to stop for. Kylara, no. If you look at this, I'm playing at 3840 by 1080. And you're seeing 2560. You're seeing 2560 by 1080, which is about here, and then that gets scaled down, and then the banners get put underneath, if that makes sense. So you don't see a 1920 image, you see a 2560 image, and I'm on a 3840 image. Dial the audio down a little bit on that engine. Truck exhaust. Is it exhaust, you think? It's quite loud, that, isn't it? Ultra wide with head tracking. Yeah, it works really well. You don't need to use it head tracking with ultra wide, but I really like having it. Thank you for your Aqua Vitali. It's the camera technology. Trying to get the center of that monitor, the center of that logo, and the center of that camera perfectly aligned is no mean feat. DLC. All the map expansions are all DLC. Actually, it might as well stay in that lane. Oh, the trucks, sorry, yeah. Yeah, the trucks are always base game. Trucks are always base game, maps are always DLC. It's generally the formula. No, Kalaran, let me show you. 1 second. Look at the overhead view, right? Can you see my right mirror? No, right. So this is ultra wide, and you still can't see the right mirror. Also, if you was coming up to a T-junction, like this, let's pretend this is a T-junction and I want to turn left or right, and I'm sat here, I still need to do that, don't I? Or I need to do that to see cars come in. Like an ultra-wide doesn't go all the way around. It's just ultra-wide. Which is why having track IR is still very useful. So I can, like, when I'm driving, I can just disable it and I can move my head around and it's not a problem. But when I get to a junction like this, I'll reach down, re-enable track IR, so that I can look where I'm actually steering like that. I just find that a lot more natural. I get back on the straight, disable it. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. That's how I play it anyway. I know it is roll, but everybody just calls them ultra wide. They don't distinguish between ultra wide and super ultra wide unless you need to be technical. Well, I'll tell you what, From, when people come in chat and say it's an ultra wide, I'll let you pull them up on that. Headphone warning, by the way. Headphone warning. That is like the loudest horn on a truck. That's insane. That's a proper truck horn, that is. That one doesn't mess around. Oh, come on, why am I pulling in? don't even know where we're pulling in. I'll probably get fined now because I missed the waypoint. Like I should have got off or something. Seriously, I think I've missed it. I reckon it was back there, and I should have left the highway. Oh well. Oh no, is that it there? No, you can't get down there. That's a different one. If you haven't been fined, it won't find you. Maybe. He's not figured it out yet. Jappymon, thank you for 54 months, by the way. Jack Sims, 83 months. I hope you remembered the rules, Jack Sims. Biff Gimble, 14. You're welcome. I think we got away with it. I don't even know where it was. It didn't really signpost it. We are hauling 21 tons of milk right now. It's all going down to McDonald's and we're going to make milkshakes with it. See, all those buses down there only have a single rear axle. All the school buses. B9 at the moment, it's doing okay. It's very hard to say that the problem's been sorted out when it was an intermittent problem. Intermittent problems are the worst problems, especially when you can't easily reproduce them. I don't think anybody's ever done an Australia map for either Eurotruck or American Truck. I don't think anybody's ever done it. I've seen, let's see, Europe, obviously, America, we've had Canada, we've had South America, Chile in particular I think was done. We've had Africa, Northern Africa. I'm trying to think what else we've had. Definitely not had Australia that I know of. Failed to stop at way station, $700. There you go. I've just been fined. It figured it out. It gave me like 10 minutes and went, nope. To be honest, I'm happy to pay $700 not to stop. Oh, I've never seen it mobile. That's why I've never seen it then, if it's paywall. Some devs are making an Australian truck sim 2 on Steam. Let me guess, is it called something like Outback Trucker? What a surprise. You're going to try out... It's alright, you don't need to do SMS text in here. You can use your keyboard. Are you going to try to... the new cattle trailer? Is that an owned trailer or not? It is. I'll have to go down to a trailer, the garage then. I've not tried that out yet. We've done one of the special jobs. I think there's 3 in total, so we've got 2 more of them to do. I'll have a look at the trailer, and we've got like 4 cities to do. No, Corny. Yes, I do. I don't personally don't think it is a beautiful truck. I'm not. It doesn't do anything for me. It's a very aerodynamic truck. Hey, charter boat. No, I would take a boxy Kenworth over this any day of the week. Another accident. You can always tell with a chopper. Oh, here we go. Like a glove. Crash vehicle. I didn't touch anything. I did not hit anything. That's outrageous. That was perfectly... Oh, man. The game just didn't like it. Jack, thank you for 2 months. Hit the truck with a trailer. No, nobody saw it. The Cascadia, but the new International looks better than the Lone Star. Top speed on a flat or down a hill. Flat, no idea. What about down a hill? I've no idea either. I try not to break the speed limits, you see. So I don't know what the top speed is. Laden. It can go faster than a swallow, that's all I can tell you. Well, a laden swallow. As long as it's not diving. No, you can't get pulled over. Mr. Ryback. Thank you very much, Ryback. 10 subs gifted. Can we get some squirrel gift in chat for him, please? And if you just got a sub, give him a thank you. Got loads of cool emotes now.
Happy September. Thank you for all you do to keep this amazing community going. Sorry for joining late, was watching F1. Glad to see SNT back, even if just for tonight. What do you think of the International and the new DLC?
Well, Ryback, I watched the end of the F1 as well, and I'm still here. But seriously, thank you very much for gifting subs. And the International, I personally, it's one of those trucks that doesn't really do anything for me, personally. So I don't think I'll be driving it that often. And as for the new DLC, well, it's typically SCS, so you know what to expect quality-wise. It's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable map expansion. The more states we get, the better. No, I don't generally do that strategic. Don't need to, really. I actually don't know what the price is yet. Have a look on Steam, because actually, did they post on their website? I don't know. What do they usually do it? Like $15 or something? It's my favourite F1 driver. What, out of the current lot or of all time? Texas comes early or mid next year, probably. How do you know that? They've not announced any release date. We've already done a drop here today. I remember reversing here. Is this guy stopping here? He is as well. Huh. And he turned the engine off as well. That's insane. That'll do. $13,000 minus 700 for the stop that we didn't make. Right, can we get a job from here? So we need to go to Sheridan, ideally. Oh god, there's only one. There's only one job out of here that goes to Wyoming. Are you serious? Oh, there's one. I'm lying. I'm being stupid. Sheridan. We can take a lot of milk to Sheridan. Again. Which is kind of weird, because we just brought in a tanker full of milk. Right? From Gillette. We brought a tanker full of milk to here. And now it looks like we're taking packaged milk to Sheridan. So I'm guessing there's a massive packaging factory in Casper. Hopefully the pickup point is here. Hopefully this week, Weasel. Semi-skimmed is what I mostly drink. I like almond milk and coffee though. It's not that long a reverse. Almond milk on cereal, yeah. Almond milk's really nice. Well, it doesn't really have much fat in it. That's why it tastes a bit thin. Right, I'm going to go up here. There's something, though, which I'm hoping is a camera thing at Sheridan. And then maybe when we come out of Sheridan, we can go northbound. If you get a job from Sheridan to Riverton, that would be perfect, wouldn't it? Right, let's see how we get on. I generally use full fat milk when I'm making coffee though, bro. Because it's a lot easier. It's the easiest milk to do latte art with. lot of people do that. It's good though that they've got an alternative. Donut Planet. Right. I configured it for 13 with a retarder. I think by default it was going to do 18. It's weird, isn't it, Rome? Like, how on earth does your body suddenly become lactose intolerant? It's so weird. How do you play the manual shifter, Jack? So, do you know how the shifters work with 13 gears? I actually watch my video. I did a video on it that literally explains it all. I could try and explain it, but it's easy to watch the video. From, do we not have a link to that video? I should put one in. You know the SKRS one I did? In that I went through 13 and 18 speed. Yeah, no, I did the CSIO one I did. I distinctly remember on the screen showing a Kenworth 13 speed and then a Kenworth 18 speed. And like explaining how it works. I'm sure I did that in the video. On the CSIO one. It's all the same, it's just a different make of shifter. Thank you, Bigfoot. I don't think so, D22. I could be wrong, though. It was a few years ago now. I thought it was in the SKRS video, but if it's in the trucking one, then whichever one's best. Different kind of terrain around here. Not using a single mod, Kieran. They ask you not to use a mod when you're doing a pre-release version of anything. So everything here is vanilla. Charlie, I did do a room tour. I did a studio tour video. It has not changed a lot. The only thing that's really changed is the rig. Root Saw, thank you for 3 months. Looks like somebody's blown the radiator. I don't want you to be quiet because you're too chatty, mate. That's what it is. Just don't stop chatting. That's what you chatters do. You chat. What's that? My gloves are resting on. That's a honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. We see it better at that shot there. It's for flying. Which is preferable, engine brake or retarder? Does it matter? It does matter, because the engine brake makes a lot of noise, which is why it's banned in a lot of cities. But the other one is a transmission retarder. Grease Monkey, if you run the, I think it's a specs command, it'll give you a link to all of my kit. Hoping this is a camera thing, but I'm not so sure now. It looks like it's a recruitment agency. Right at the end of a little cul-de-sac road. Nice. Our customer expects delivery very soon. Uh-oh. Taco Kingdom. Anybody want a taco? Drive-through tacos? Wish everybody a great autumn. It's summer! It's still summer, mate. It's not autumn yet. Looks like we're delivering packaged milk to Walmart or Walbert as they call it. That's quite fun, the way that we brought a tanker of milk and then delivered the boxed version of it. What the heck is that? Dude! Didn't I just put it over there? Don't even know where we're going. Hey, Mo. Oh, you scumbag. Look at that. You scumbag. If it had brought us the other way, life would have been so much easier. Tahu Harit, thank you for 16 months. And Roots Hall, thank you for 3. 5 grand for that. That's an outrageous amount of money. Should have been at least double. Right, so we are here in Sheridan. There's no sightseeing to be done per se. Genuinely thought that would have been a vantage point, but it looks like Sheridan's just not that interesting. No idea, Venom. Don't see anything to Riverton. Scumbag game. I don't think there's even a garage here, is there? There's no garage, so I can't even go and reconfigure the buy a trailer or something. Actually, it's not a garage I need, is it? It's a home base. Yeah, we've been to Rock Springs, so we've been down there. I mean, we could go that way and go via Riverton, I guess. Quite a long trip, but we could do that one. Reservoir tank. It wants us to go that way. We'll just go a different way. Yeah, alright. We'll drive up the road and pick this up and go a different way. Avivia, thank you for 3 months. Hope I got your name correct. Is it that way or that way? It's pretty hard to tell. The fire engine. That's quite cool. $20-mile-an-hour speed limit. Are you serious? This is when you get overtaken by people on bicycles. There's no school nearby. We're in the middle of a town. It's crazy. There's a yoga studio over the road. Oh my god, 20 miles an hour is so painful. There we go, 30. Woo! This looks like a pickup I've not been to before. Steeler. I don't think I've seen this. Is this new? I don't think I've ever seen this. Storage Construction Company. Twitch Sam, 21 months. Thank you, mate. Yeah, the prefab looks new to me. But I don't recognize the company name either. Okay, so it wants us to go that way. That's 362 miles, 6.5 hours. And if we go that way, it's 371 miles, 6 hours and 54. However, if we do some sightseeing as well, it could be even longer. So I want to know what that is. That's got to be a vantage point. There's got to be a camera symbol. You just look at the terrain here. That's got to be like some kind of, I don't know, road that goes around, cuts out the side of a hill or something, maybe like a river here. So we're going to go around that way. There's another thing to see here. but it won't let me waypoint it properly. Literally can't waypoint that. See, why can't you click on waypoints to remove them? Sporty K, how you doing? Welcome. Then we're going to go right through Riverton. There's nothing to see in Riverton by the look of it. So we take a slight detour. Let's take a little detour. And then over to here. And that will make us very late. Perfect. Bridge hype. Old school bridge again, look. Yeah, old school iron bridges. Got bypass apparently. AI lane merging derpiness again. Right, now it said National Park then. I like how it suddenly goes really green as you get to the national park. It's suddenly just like, it's some forest. Isn't that where we're heading though, Rye? I know there's a job, Rye, that will go into the national park to drop off a helicopter. I'd kind of like to find that job. God. Why do you always get stuck behind people like this? You know what? I'm just going to pull over here and let him go. Bighorn National Forest. This guy's like, it's just an amazing view. Those trees are fantastic. You've heard from other streamers that it's not about, oh, the job, right? Maybe. Maybe they just didn't add it yet. Maybe they just didn't find it because the job market can be a bit fickle. Oh, they're the best pine trees ever. He's probably a member of the Pine Tree Spotters Club. And he's like looking at it going, yeah, that looks like a 1963 great green pine.
My name's Jeff.
Was his name Jeff Deestorm? I didn't know. I hope the camera vantage point's a bit better than that. Thank you, Ted. Thank you for 11 months. Discovered a new viewpoint. Apparently. Scenic area half a mile ahead. Sounds like a perfect place for a truck with an industrial trailer to rock up and have a cup of tea. Oh, it's alright, look. It's quite big. It's so big you could turn around a truck here. Just gonna have a chat with everybody. Yo! What are you filming? He doesn't take very long between like holding it to his face, does he? Not sure he's got the idea of this camera thing yet. You know, he rings it on. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Like, take a picture, dude. Like, hold it, lock, and press a button. That works. It's a camera. Also, your hand's a bit flat. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, partner. How we doing? Well, he's certainly dressed for the part, isn't he? Yes, you. What was that say? I Can't quite read that. These two here look like they're naughty schoolboys. Look at the way they're stood. Oh, he's changed now, but he looks like he's naughty. Okay, Thomas, was it you? Was you running down the corridor? Wasn't me, sir. No, definitely it wasn't me. You should be ashamed, Thomas. Let's grab a cup of tea. That's what truckers do. Pull up at these kind of rest areas. Get the flask out. Let's have a brew. Total immersion. Yep. Although, if I was a real American truck driver, I wouldn't be drinking tea. I'd have a flask of coffee. We're going to be so late for our job. They're going to fine us heavily. Oh, well, we took a scenic tour and had a cup of coffee at the Bighorn National Park. Oh, there's a little deer or something though. Wait, makes me want to play Hunter Call of the Wild now. I reckon that one's a trophy one there. Hey, it's Dark Times Native API. Mr. Squirrel's out again. All day. I mean, out of all the scenic places I've seen in this game, like, it's a nice spot to stop for a cup of tea, but it's not. It's just a good view. It's a nice vantage point, but it's not earth-shattering. The power supply, Nicky Ray. Oh, bro, can you put something in memos to remind me to change the kit page, because I've got a Be Quiet PSU now. Can't see a thing. Well, the better question, Pidge, is if you're banned, why are you writing "Why am I banned"? Because if you're banned, you can't post anything. So why are you even writing that? It's a strange thing to do when you're banned. That's quite intriguing. You was banned on another account. You see, now you... The problem now is, Pidge, that if you get banned and then come back on another account saying, I got banned on that account, Twitch calls that ban evasion. That's even worse than being banned. The more correct thing to do is to whisper a mod and say, why was I banned on your account? Not create another account. Twitch doesn't like ban evasion. Restless, thank you for gifting a sub to Mills. Welcome, Mills. its defense, Twitch doesn't like a lot of things. It likes money. And it likes Audible ads. Fly Audible and travel the world. Listen up and settle back. Mute. Reacher. When you say hi in my channel, you've got a free hi emote. You could use that instead. Just saying. That's what it's there for. Yes, Audible is owned by Amazon, which is why when Twitch doesn't have any adverts that have been paid for, it plays an Audible one. Which is why you see it so often. Yeah, you see, so the sub version is animated, the non-sub version is not animated. But you still get to say hi with a doily emote, so it's cool. Yeah, Beaker, I'm the same. I don't consider cancelling Audible, I just get irritated by the advert now. Motel. You've never seen an Audible ad? Wow. So what ad do you see most often then? There must be an advert that you see. There's a train round there somewhere. Mine's louder, just saying. And it's not because I'm nearer to it, it's just genuinely louder than your train horn. That train driver's going to get jealous now. Wait, what's this? This isn't even on the map. Oh, you scumbag. Literally turned and it was, you didn't say the magic word. That was pure scumbaggery, that was. Look at, there's the whole section over there you can't go on. I want to go and see what that old barn was. Wow, God, I've never seen 8 ads. But I would equally never watch 8 ads. I wouldn't even watch 8 ads on TV. No, we're kind of in the northwest bit. We've been to northeast, that's where Gillette was. Crop spraying. Oh, that's one of those rotary ones. Yeah, quite literally a crop circle. Do you play anything off stream? Yeah, I play some things. Play some golf, some Hunt Showdown, things like that. Used to play Siege. Used to drive small non-CDL trucks as a full-time job. Uh-oh. Slow down. I can't remember which one it was now, Hall Rock. I think it was one of the original states, though. It might have been not Nevada. I'm trying to think where that musical thing is. Yeah, there's plenty of road crossings. Was it in Arizona? Might have been Arizona. Why is there a dinosaur poster?